Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 today, and well, I've been seeing all the videos they have out with the interviews of the usual people that come to see the game before it comes out in October. Like the Miz was on there and Torres before Fatal 4-Way. They were there and it seems like it's getting better, but they still haven't fixed the entrance thing. Where you have a guy that you're playing on the Raw stage, and it still says if you're playing with the Undertaker or somebody from SmackDown right now, it says that it's that he's a Raw superstar. No, he isn't. He hasn't been a Raw superstar for years now, and they still haven't done anything to improve it. And
I think I think it should add I think it should have more Hall of Famers for the game because this game right here was a total failure. Total failure.
yeah, it was. It had Stone Cold.
I'm done speaking now. It had Stone Cold and everybody, but who cares?
It had Stone Cold, Dusty Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase Senior, but it didn't have. Well, they had the Rock as the non-legend, but should it be a legend superstar on there that they incorporated him into it. But like, back to the subject at hand, SmackDown versus Raw 2011. You've seen the videos, like the demo they have out right now. I guess right now, or they're about to release. They only using the Miz, the Undertaker, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho.
Which those are major superstars, anyways.
They're major superstars, but like the only match that they show on there is the TLC match that looks a lot better because they're doing stuff to make it break in more pieces and split.
I wish you can pick up the broken table pieces, and then just hit the guys with it.
Yeah,
I mean, nice, but that wouldn't work.
They should do that. I mean, the tables are splitting into smaller halves and everything. That's good. And the ladders are bending now. Good too.
Silver.
Make it more realistic to what was actually out there, but this game kind of makes up for what WWE programming lacks right now, and it's making it too PG for everybody. Of course, there's little kids watching. Of course, there have always been little kids watching the programming.
Jeff Hardy when they were kids. That's how.
Everybody's been watching it for decades, and TNA's trying to make up for what WWE lacks right now, and they're making it too safe for everybody. Everybody has to go through their bumps and bruises in WWE. Doesn't mean they can't get through it. And like everything they're needing to do with this next game is just gonna be
weird.
I'm gonna like to see what they're gonna do with it. I mean, if they don't have every single little person posted on the roster, even though they don't use everybody,
I don't want to.
I'm probably not gonna buy the game. If they don't have at least Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, the Uso brothers, and the Hart Dynasty, and
I heard Usos aren't going to be in there because they already made the game most of the way, so they probably couldn't put the guys in there.
They usually keep it up till the summer that they stop making changes, but I mean they should have stuff to make the newer guys that might come on later, like Michael McGillicuddy if you wanted to create him, they should have better, have more, add some stuff that you can actually make a good Michael McGillicuddy or Caval or somebody that actually can move up to the main roster later on in the year.
I want to make a boogeyman, but
Yeah.
they call it Superstar 22, 23.
Okay, yeah, and that's the other thing. I mean, every time that you make a crazy superstar, they never go by what you actually name them. It's always the superstar, the tornado, or whatever.
Hero.
Here, they're always doing that, people. It's always like you can't name it your own guy if you're gonna make it after you yourself, and you know it's kind of made up and everything. You make a high flyer or something, a powerhouse, a technical wrestler, somebody like that. I mean, it's always gonna be the superstar or somebody, because they always have Lillian still on there as the ring announcer, or Justin Roberts, or what's his face from they used to ring out as a ring announcer for ECW a while back.
I want Matt Striker to be on the game as a person for storyline. They should have him.
Yeah,
storyline.
I mean, like also like have something to do with the NXT wrestlers that they have. I mean, most of those guys, some of those guys would make great wrestlers. They're just like some are just boring in the ring and the whole Nexus thing right now.
Darren Young.
I mean, none of these guys actually have wrestled a match since NXT Season 1 ended.
The Dragon Steamboat is injured now, which
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, they attack these random people on the show and nobody can do anything. And like
Regal helped out John Cena, so they should be able to help out somebody else.
The new general manager, like I'm not saying it's not going to be Triple H. Everybody knows it's going to be Triple H.
It has to be, because in the new pay-per-view SummerSlam, he's going to come back there and he's going. I know that John Cena's not going to win the steel cage match, but I really want him to win because he's my favorite. But he's going to have the title reign for a while.
Yeah, Sheamus.
Jar mayonnaise.
The human jar mayonnaise, as everybody likes to. The evil Ronald McDonald, even though that he's the champion right now, it's only going to be a couple months, barely, because Triple H is going to come back. Ooh, big shocker there. He comes back at SummerSlam as like if they have a mystery opponent for Sheamus, or if Triple H says that he's going to come back and they build this whole thing up for him leading up to SummerSlam in August, and everybody knows that WWE's going to make him a 14-time world champion. They're trying to make another Ric Flair-ish character, somebody that's going to do better than, probably going to step it up a little bit right before he retires. He's going to be near the 20-time world champion mark. If anybody can do that, Triple H can, or John Cena, if he gets it up there before he's Triple H age right now.
He's the next Hulk Hogan. John Cena is, I think.
Yeah, he might be, but
he's not going to join TNA because I know that HBK is not going to join it. Last week was the worst. No
really big names right now that are not working with WWE are going to join TNA. Everybody thinks that little guy that's getting pushed back to the back of the...
Like Will Evans?
Well, shut up. Okay, John Cena is preaching to Mr. McMahon that he wants Evan Moore to be pushed up a little bit. He wants them to be a better wrestler. make him seem like a better wrestler because
he's the next Jeff Hardy, I think.
yeah, he's a high flyer to the extreme, and I mean I don't like him to beat The Miz for the United States Championship. I don't like The Miz being a champion that much, but
I'm awful.
the whole awesome thing is overdone.
That's copyright, totally.
And
copyright.
you know, The Miz is not going to be a main eventer for a while. He's going to be stuck in the mid Carter position for a while. I just don't know why they ever do anything with the older guys like Big Show, Kane, and everybody.
What about Chris Jericho facing Evan Bourne? And he said that. What's your thoughts about if he lost? Since he lost like so many times.
If Chris Jericho was planning on quitting, number one, that's not going to happen for a while, and he would just put his main focus on his reality show right now. But like, if they can make WWE more like it was, it's gonna, or like the game more like it was in the old days. It's gonna suck. Because,
yeah, I want to see Barry alive again.
Nope. Have a create your own match or championship or something. Bring back the good things from the older games and do something with that. Make it more up to you to make your own everything. Like build off what they did in 2000 or last year for 2010. The world is yours or whatever.
I think the guy the people who get dragged from the fans, like say like when Santino says you off that created superstar story, if they actually become if they don't actually make it, and they get themselves beat up. I hope they get their money's worth back and they get another ticket or something like that to another arena, because they're saying all you fans, all you stupid fans. It's not right.
Seriously, the thing is that WWE's like they're killing some of these people's careers that they don't want to see on TV. Like Matt Hardy is hardly being used.
2-minute warning.
Seriously, if Matt Hardy he's doing his revolving story with Drew McIntyre.
He will not die.
He will not die.
He will go to TNA with Jeff
But
Hardy.
seriously, if he's not the guy that wins the Money in the Bank, or if he doesn't start winning titles, he might go to TNA with Jeff. And Gregory Helms is going to TNA, and all these other guys that are not even getting anything accomplished in WWE. Just because the creative writers and everybody there, it's their fault that nothing's happening.
Are they still gonna have guest hosts still? Because I hope they still do, but
the guest host thing is overdone right now. They had Rob Zombie as the last guest host, and they're only going to do it every other week now.
That's nice.
Since they're having a new general manager come in.
That'll be alright.
Yeah, it's just like, I wish they would have something like that. Have general manager mode come back. Make your own decisions on what to do with running the show, Raw, SmackDown, NXT or something.
I don't like how Superstars is still on air. Nobody watches that crap. I mean, there's only 2 matches.
Yeah, nobody watches WWE Superstars anymore, hardly. It's just more time for other wrestlers to wrestle a match, make some money. That's all it is. But look, and well, I'll be back and I want you guys to subscribe, leave your comments about what they're doing with the WWE and the new come up game and everything. And WWE superstars suck. All WWE All Stars looks suckish.